I just want to tell you guys what we've witnessed in Uromi and the danger of what we've just witnessed. Many of us are being looked at like we're asking ourselves, what kind of failed state are we operating in Nigeria? A lot of people don't really understand the trauma that that community is facing right now. What we are watching, it is unprecedented. It is as a result of a complete breakdown of law and order. Failed state activity is taking place. I mean, those of us that live in the UK or in the Western world, we hardly see human remain. But this is not like that in Africa or in Nigeria. What you witnessed yesterday was 16 human being gathered together and basically put out in that kind of manner and witnessed by community children. I mean, the trauma is going to live on for a long time to come. Sometimes we ask ourselves, why is our people behaving they are behaving? Why is the wickedness is so persistent in the land? This is the reason. Children that witness this now, they're going to live for the rest of their life with this memory. Now, they have seen another human being, the extreme violence that can be displayed for another human being that has been planted in their head. I remember when I was growing up as a young kid in Hima, those days they used to practice this kind of barbaric behavior where somebody who stole a goat, a thief that stole a goat, will be catched and put a tire on. I happened to witness one of those incidents in my life, and for the rest of my life, I have never forget it. I grew up in Oboroke, Ihima. So in that Oboroke, there was a thief that was caught, and they lynched him, and they put tire on him, and basically burnt him alive. So I was there, I witnessed it. And for this day, the memory remains with me and it haunts me. I wish I was never part of it. No, I wasn't part of it, but I witnessed it because I was a kid. I ran down there when they were stoning the guy, and then eventually the guy gave up and they put tire and they light him up. I'm telling you, the kind of wickedness that we have witnessed growing up is unbelievable, and I can't believe in 21st century this is still happening. It's painful. And looking at that video yesterday, it traumatized me to my bone. It reminded me of what I've always been preaching about: passion. I mean, empathy. Nigerians, we don't have empathy, and this is kind of savagery. I mean, it's not one person that gathered, it's a whole community that gathered to decided to take another human being and light them ablaze. Not one person, not two person, over 16 human beings. Now you see them doing it in the most vicious way. I mean, this cannot happen. Now, this is what happened when a failed state, when a state this is what happened when a state is failed, when people have given up, when people have literally said enough, they don't know what to do, there is no direction, the government is doing their own, the people are doing their own. If we are running a failed state, and to be honest with you, I will be very, very practical with you. No matter how much we preach decency, it is over for Nigeria. There is no identity as a Nigerian. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. We don't have a state. Now, what we have there is anarchy. And every subsequent government encourage this kind of behavior. And there's zero chance that we'll ever recover and unite as a country. And for me, it is painful and unbelievable that we are witnessing this kind of atrocity. We're witnessing this kind of atrocity at these particular junctions of our life. I feel bad. I feel painful. I feel like where are we going to ever recover from this kind of thing? I don't know. I really don't know. I feel sad. I feel pain in my heart for the people of Nigeria. And for me, I don't even know whether it worth even talking about anymore. I don't know whether it worth even discussing about. Sometimes I get completely discouraged talking about Nigeria. Why am I actually talking about Nigeria? I'm not a Nigerian, ladies and gentlemen. I don't belong there. Now, the worst of me in the UK is best of some people in Nigeria. So I think I've actually escaped it. But sometimes when I remember there's this kind of attachment that I have, an affiliation that I have with that country that made me want to talk about it. But obviously it's discouraging. Watching that video yesterday, it make mockery of humanity. And I feel sad and I feel completely helpless. Now, the government is not doing anything about it. A few weeks ago, we presented a video on this platform where we saw some certain group of people from Nigeria in another person's farm feeding the crops and the harvest of that farm to their cow. We talked about it. There was nothing happened about it. And what you are looking at is a failed state. Nigeria is a failed state. You can see what is going on with the federal government, with the state government, where a federal government could just decide to sack a governor. Now, I don't want you to take me for it. Just watch by yourself. Now, you might be benefiting from this government at the moment, or you feel like you might benefit later, so you are being kind to them. That is your own prerogative. But in the long run, you will come to realization that we are just moving in a circle. In short, we're not even in a circle, we're in a bubble, and that bubble is going to blow no matter how much we protect it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ben, and on this platform, I will always try to make sense of things that I'm looking at and I'm watching and I'm witnessing. Now, what we witness in Uromi should never repeat itself. What we witness in Kaduna, we can't justify it. There's no united Nigeria. I mean, when we talk about it, a lot of people when we talk about this, people will say, oh, now you guys want to divide the country. We want to divide the country. It's not because we want to divide the country. It is at this point that a real conversation needs to be had. Truth needs to be said. People need to begin to speak out. And for me, I felt completely helpless looking at that video yesterday. And it's not going further than that. There is no country. This will never happen in any civilized nation where 16 people, innocent people, are gathered together because of the crime that you assume one of their tribe has committed and burnt them alive. It is crazy. It is absolutely unacceptable. And I totally condemned it. And I see that Nigerian government have remained muted and they are not really taking any action or proactive action to prevent this kind of thing reoccurrence in the future again. There's no one particular tribe that is monopolies of violence, as we keep saying, but is violence the answer to where we are going? Now, in the course of my lives and doing a lot of stuff on social media, I've witnessed wickedness. I've witnessed people being vicious. Like some of these people that are here watching me right now, some of them will do the same thing. You often hear them telling me, Mr. Ben, come to Nigeria, come and tell us. And I mean, when they are saying that, this is exactly what they mean. They want you to come and witness what they're witnessing. They want you to come and experience what they're experiencing. And it is sad. Now, I don't need to come to Nigeria to have my opinion dropped. I'm dropping it here, and you're definitely watching me now. And I believe you're picking one or two things. And this is what I will keep doing. But to be honest with you, it is completely exhausting. It is painful. It is discouraging to talk about Nigeria because there's no country called Nigeria. It's a failed state. It's a group of people, hyenas, gathered together and named them a camp, Nigeria. And to be honest with you, there is no way we can ever recover. We can ever recover as a nation. There's no way we can ever unite as a country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, I will thank you guys for watching this particular platform, and I want you to stay tuned. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, that button there, just click on it and subscribe and watch us doing our thing every day on this platform, encouraging you to be a participant of moral and fairness and empathy in your heart. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you. Again, what we saw, I condemned it. I totally do, and I'm sure you do as well. Leave your comment on the comment section and let me know what you feel about that particular incident that took place in Uromi, Edo State, Nigeria. God bless you. Thank you.